All right, and we are back now. And we are going to take a look at the enemy movement, simply. And this is during morning of 19th December 1944. This is Wacht am Rhein campaign of the Decisive campaign's Ardennes offensive. And I'm playing Germans, as you probably know, or the Axis. So we have made some, in general, just let's take a look at major, but we've done some fantastic work down in the south, being able to move towards Junglinster. We're trying to break through in Etzelbrück, and we're doing a quite good job here, even though we don't have any panzers or anything. We're really far ahead here towards Martelange with a couple of Fallschirmjägers, but that's difficult because we're thinned out a little bit here. We also have a couple of Fallschirmjägers that will, I think, move together with these guys here eventually. We are up here. We have the 5th Panzer Army with the Panzerlehr. We also had the 26 Volksgrenadiers and together also with the 2nd Panzer, and they have all taken up defensive positions and cleared out supply lines so that they should be free now. Oh, one thing I have to do before this, I need to take a look at all the supply sources to check whether they had their tap on or off, basically. So that's something I definitely need to do. And then we are moving towards Hofalies here with the 116th Panzer, doing a good job. 560 is not really facing a lot of opposition right now, but more of moving into position towards Vilsalm and trying to cut off enemy troops here, or units rather. And then we have St. Vith, that's been taken already, and we're just pushing towards Vilsalm at this moment with the 18th Volksgrenadiers and the 62nd Volksgrenadiers. Leaving the 5th Panzer Army, we have down around here, we are facing a little bit of trouble. We are trying to move up to actually Trapon with our units of Hansen and Knittel that are supposed to be, and also 105th Panzer Brigade, and they are behind schedule for sure. They've met a lot of opposition here, and we are trying to move together with 3rd Fallschirmjäger Division also that are trying to reach Vilsalm, I think, and then go to Trapon. So we're trying to basically cut off supply lines and trying to grind down enemy units in this sector right here. Up here in Trapon, we have moved, and we're just outside of La Glaise, and we are facing stiff competition. We are sitting right up here, and we have airborne units coming towards us, which is kind of scary against Tigers with lots and lots of bazookas. So we'll see if they survive and how they survive. We are on a ridge and in heavy forest, so that's good. But not a whole lot of support, actually. But we are bringing down kind of a big attack, at least against La Glaise, and we were really unfortunate not being able to take it. They really just held. And then we have Malmedy and up towards Spa. And here we've been able to cut off their supply again after they cut us off. But yeah, it's really like balancing on a thin knife's edge, basically, and it's tight really with the supply, with fuel and everything. And then we're trying in here in Sauerbrück, and this is Elsenborn Ridge. We are trying to push on through here with 12 SS and with Rollbahn A here, and also Rollbahn B probably, but trying to make it here. So, and it's difficult, it really is, but we're doing some headway actually. Is it called headway? We're doing some good job here anyway. Up here in the north, we are doing fantastic work really here. We have taken lots of German towns here, and lots of turned towns into German. These were ours before, but we are picking up one by one basically here. And last we took Mützenich, something like that. But we are really pushing hard with 12 Volksgrenadiers. I think, well, I can't remember what their names were again, but lots of, like, I think we have like 4 and 5 divisions up here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 5 divisions all together here, and we are doing a fantastic work here. Actually 6, because we also have the Führerbegleitsbrigade in here, helping out the 89th Infantry here, doing a great job turning the tide, really. So yeah, it looks fantastic really altogether. So again, cards, I don't think there's anything in here, and I will wait with the fuel and the supply replacement the same, although it would be nice, but if I feel like they're not worth the whole thing. Then we have the air, we'll see what happens there. That's it then, I think. We've done a good job here trying to hit James and the 23rd. They are down really on morale here, and we'll see if they survive or not. We'll keep on hitting these guys anyway. Well, that's it. So let's focus on enemy action. So we are going to see what they are up to this morning simply. Let's have a look then. Enjoy. And after we have been looking at this, as always, we turn our focus onto weather and VPs, and then we will also take a look at if we have any new cards, which I don't think we do, but we'll see. And then we'll analyze their movements and look at things. That doesn't look good or sound good. Some intercept fire, they're moving away. Stumont moving back, they're actually moving in there. Airstrike, almost no losses. Airstrike, very few losses. Airstrike, no losses. And no strike. Airstrike, no losses. Airstrike, no losses. Airstrike, unfortunately, 3, couple of losses. Airstrike, quite a lot of losses, but infantry, that's fine. Wow, that was a lot of airstrikes. They're moving away from Stumont there, it seems, or around at least. Now these are the reinforcements, I think, coming in. They're moving away there. That's Noville, also Hare, they're moving away. Stumont firing. Intercept fire, let's see, Merzig, they're moving away there. Where is this? Kraus. This is on the Orban Sea. It goes so fast, this one. Oh, they're moving down there to meet with the Orban EA. Merzig. Get intercepted there. This is in the north. Merzig in the south. This is Ettelbruck. Well, is Ettelbruck as well. Moving down south, which is good for us. That's Ettelbruck as well. But again, this is in the north. They're moving up to face the new target. There's quite a lot of them, but lots of artillery units actually. And there they're moving in the north, moving northwest to go again towards Open, I think, or Röttgen. So they are really now evacuating, it seems. They got intercepted there. They are moving away there. Where's this one? Monschau, I see. Ooh, we got killed there. Yeah, that was the weak one in the south, which we expected to get killed, actually. Or, you know, it could definitely happen. So, what else here we got? Because we did try to surround them here, or down south. This is in the north, moving around, trying to meet, trying to stack up here. We lost some to artillery there in the field, unfortunately. This is Bastogne. Well, that's going to be interesting to see. Artillery, no losses for Kraus in Spa. Merzig, Etzelbruck. No losses there. They lost, actually. Sherman tank, which is nice. Because we're standing in the forest outside Etzelbruck. Lots of intercepted fires there. That's Röttgen. This is in the north. They're spreading out, trying to assemble something. Artillery, nothing for us. That's good. Gliders coming in around Bastogne. That's what we were hoping for. We have a nice defensive position. That is great. It's nice that they're moving into towards. Let's see. Vilsalm is actually bringing trucks, which means that they have units in there for sure. Right. Young Linster, they're moving away there, I think. So much fast things. It's so fast. 12 SS. That's Röttgen. This is in the north. This is Monschau. Intercepted firing Laglaise. There are only 2 units in Laglaise at this moment. So that's fortunate. So now we're moving into noon on the December 19th. And it's time for the Axis. Let's have a look at the situation. We are looking at weather. It's overcast and it will continue being overcast. We know also that it will be like a light freeze just below zero, just below. So it looks like mud is, this is the last turn of mud. Victory condition, we actually seem to have lost some, I think. No, I can't remember if we were above 100, maybe not. And then we have caused quite a lot of extra damage to them, so we have 111, which I think is a record high. Axis losses, let's have a look at the ratio. Let's bring forward the calculator. So altogether we have lost 2,000 Volksgrenadiers almost, and PowerPoint wise this is all 64. Let's have a look here. 6447. And let's take a look at the Allied losses. They have lost 12,000 veterans, engineers 8,000, Greens 8,000. Wow. And these guys have 37,546. That is going to be equal to 125.8. We're actually approaching 126, which is fantastic. Great. New unit. Let's have a look at the new unit straight away. There's a so it is 3rd Panzergrenadier, which are coming in the northeastern map border. So these ones I saw in a scenario of, I think, Elsenborn coming in. So this is interesting. This is also gonna just cost us 5. Now notice we have political points 118, which is fantastic. So that's great. Let's have a look at where these guys are going to be played at. Yeah, actually it can be placed quite like at many different, quite far down south actually. That's cool, really nice, and no other cards it seems. Simply. Okay, cool. So before we move on, we want to take a look at stats now. So let's start from we have all here, and let's have a look. Total troops. We had the same total troops in the night as we had during the morning. And then we have gotten some more. These ones are, I think, the difference between the losses we have had and the Führer Grenadier Brigade that we got also. So a slight uptick here. While they have eroded some, they probably got some reinforcements, but still they're moving down. So we want to increase this gap. That's what we really want to do. Casualties inflicted, we are still seeing the same kind of slope here, it seems. We inflicted 5,000 basically here, and that's comparative to what we've done before actually, so it looks good. And they continue on their path, so, and this is the same. All right, let's have a look at units simply. Supply. So again, supply, now we have an uptick here, and that means that we have sent a lot more supply to units. Our supply source stocks have gone down because, and I forgot to see which supply stocks or bases were turned on and off. Anyway, it is what it is. And we actually have a slight uptick in received from off map, maybe due to having more units, could be. This could actually be like what we had, then we had an increase, as we can see here. So I think this is actually linear to the units we have basically on the map requesting things, so that's good. So all in all, we have sent more out to units than we have received, which means we have a downturn here. And it seems like we haven't ferried anything to the supply base, but rather probably used. Let's have a look at supply sources. Yeah, that's the same one. And let's have a look at unit supply. So we can see now that we have less in our units than we had last turn. Maybe it's because we've been using a lot of artillery. This is supply, not fuel. And we have received a lot more. We have actually requested and received a lot more. So there is unfortunately a disparity around here, but it is what it is. Let's have a look at fuel then. This is all supply sources. We have gotten sent to units a lot more fuel, which I guess is good. Hopefully that means that our supplies lines are open. We still have received the same amount of fuel, and we have a downtick here in our stocks in general, not the units but the stocks. So I guess that's because we have decreased them. Let's have a look at unit fuel. Now we have more units with more fuel altogether, so it seems like that's healthy. We'd also have, of course, more units on the board, so that makes sense. But so in general, that looks good, I think. Here we have requested a lot more this turn, and we received a lot more this turn. And this looks actually nice, that the difference is decreasing here. And we have received from supply bases also a lot more here. So yeah. So all in all, looks good. Units get what they almost want at least. So, I mean, yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's take a look at this one here. We have these other conditions. This is the supply that has arrived from out of map. Here are some replacements you basically get every turn. And yeah. And then we have victory condition. Let's see here, that we have already checked. There's a fuel coming in, and here we have 40 points from high command, and that's because we have Prüm, Bitburg, and we have St. Vith, we have Wiltz and Malmedy. We don't have Bastogne, we don't have Vilsalm, Houffalize, Martelange, and Marche, so that's it. And there is a detraining Hetzer, and this is going to be the last, he's going to be released from detraining. I think that's the one detraining, I think. Not sure, but I think so. And some cards that we have received. Well. Then let's take a look at history simply. Let's analyze what they have actually moved. We have 470 steps to take a look at. Wow. And we start with 99th Infantry Division moving. So this is Spa up here. This is the roadblock that we put up here because we did have. So that's interesting that they show up there. Then we have Armored Division, also a headquarter moving in here. I think this is the this is La Glace, isn't it? No, that's La Glace right here. So they're moving in here. They get intercepted by fire. What else we have? We have Stavelo up here. We have an unknown unit moving on this dirt road here. So they're moving away from Wolf. If you remember, we took Recht here. And we can see that there's a unit in Leoville here also. And we managed to see this one as well besides this one. So yeah, so we do have units moving in here because where are they going to go? And also we have definitely cut these guys' supply off. So maybe they just need to flee onto this road to get closer. So this would make sense to go this way here. We'll see where the other guys go. So they disappeared. Again, this is Stomont. Here we're sitting up here with some tigers, I think. Maybe some panthers, but tanks anyway. So we have the Armored Division moving. I don't remember if he was sitting in here, but he's moving away, okay, which makes sense. And then all of a sudden he's up here. So he's moving up in the northern sector here. And we have CA here. We have CB here, or CCB of the 7th Armored Division. And they are doing the same thing. All right. So they are up by Stomont. Now we're down at Junglinster. These guys were sitting together, and this is the CCR 10th Armored Division, which we also have, I think, task force. These guys also belong to CCR 10th, I think. They got intercepted there. And here we have an airstrike attack against us. This is Stomont, this is La Glace. We did have some flak, 7 out of 12 we repelled. So minimal damage, just 1 opal, which is good. And here we had only 3 out of 15. I think there's a Kampf group somewhere around here with some Wirbel winds or something. So we did lose no Panthers. Yeah, just some 251s and a Panzerschreck, no worries. In here we have an airstrike, nothing happened. This is actually a clear field here. So I'm surprised, but 8 out of 9. So we do have some flak here, and I think there's a flak in this anti-tank unit also. No losses against this airstrike here up in the north. This is the city we just took up in the north. So they were just sitting there, and yeah, again, 12 out of 16 repelled. Yet another airstrike here. This is... where is this? Yeah, this is Spa. And they hit this guy sitting up also in the open, but no hits. And we repelled 5 out of 9 aircrafts. Here, however, we do get hit slightly. And where is this? This is St. Vith. And they hit 3 of our Stugs. And then just trucks. And some Sturmgeschütz or something. I don't know what these guys are. Not really major. And 0 out of 16 were repelled. So we don't have a whole lot of. But I mean, these are not terrible targets for us to get hit. Now, this one is interesting. And we had 0. Oh, they had 24 aircrafts hitting this guy here. Interesting. So much structural damage also. Cool. However, we did lose like 5% of our infantry, some Nachttroops, Volksgrenadiers and so on. Nothing major, but still hurts a bit. Here we had an artillery attack, no, an intercept fire for some reason. And then we have airborne units. These are the airborne units. These is 116, moving towards Hofalies over here. And these guys, we saw them up here, moving down here. So it makes sense. Probably protecting this one, but you never know. This is Bastogne. We have 506 Airborne Regiment moving from where? What's highlighted here? It's too difficult to see. I don't know if it's this one. This is from the north, 506 moving down from Noville, it seems. So I don't want these guys. I'd rather try to cut these guys off. And I'm scared that we will have these guys moving down towards Bastogne. So we need to do as an historical thing, maybe to move in here to protect and surround Bastogne and then take it. We'll see. I really need more units down here, so I'll take a look and see if we can have the 3rd Panzergrenadier division coming down. That's fast, really fast coming in here. Maybe, I'm thinking, no, I don't know. They're assembling there outside Noville anyway, so that's going to be difficult. This is Stormont again, another unit, unknown unit, moving. Just recently we had these guys moving up like this. Maybe it's CCA, perhaps, of the 7th moving away. Or moving around, I don't know. Some unknown units. So this is 12 SS, this is Spa up here. We have another unit coming in here. Infantry unit. Here is Stormont. We have this one moving around, or these guys. Probably guys, units. Spa here again. More coming in here. And unknown units moving around. This is Spa again. They have really assembled a force here. So this might be really, really dangerous. Now we are down by Hofalies. So we have new units coming in here. Whatever they are. And we are back at Kampfgruppe Piper. We have this unit moving in here. Or maybe moving away, I can't remember. Yeah, moving away. That's good for us. Tanks moving out. Good for us. Alright, and that one moving in there. Alright, not bad at all. O'Hare was sitting here, I think. So they're moving away, which is good for us. Then we can move across and then attack, I think. Or move across here, moving towards Noville if we want to. Noville seemed to be open, actually. O'Hare is moving towards Hofalies. Alright, and we have this unit here, Armored Infantry Battalion, 48th, getting intercepted. We have tanks moving out, right? Yeah, they're moving away from these guys. That's what we were hoping for, you know, that they would be. But we'll see, maybe they're moving in here. They get hit there by us. Team Hall moves. This is also Spa around here, but they're moving away, which we thank for. Maybe they're going to go this way. Stewart is going to do, I don't know if they did the same thing. Here we have another unit. This is Fallschirmjägers. They were sitting up here, actually, when we, so we want to see where they're going and maybe put a unit in here. Yeah, he's moving away. So that's good. And he is also leaving. Gets intercepted. Cool. Then we have Team Brown. This is Francorchamps moving away, which we thank for. And moving really away. Then we have these two infantry units moving across. Don't get that far. This guy here is moving away from Stavelot, the fuel dump, moving up towards this one, not being in supply either. Trying to move across there, but doesn't get far. We have the 18th. This is around Spa as well. Sar, Les Spa. And they are moving away. These infantry units again, they are in the middle of nowhere, basically. Now we turn our eyes. This is Rolban E troops. We still have units moving in towards Trapon here, leaving the basically towards getting supply from Vilsalm. Here we have Spa. Here's Malmedy, or Francorchamps, Malmedy, and this is the stopper we had. So maybe they're moving in or moving out. Anyway, they get intercepted there, and that's it. Intercepted there. So quite a lot. Here we had a unit. I don't know if they moved in or out. Let's see. Moved in and moved in further. That's a weak unit, so I don't mind. Get intercepted. This is Merzig. This is Etzelbrück. We have a unit moving into Merzig or close, and then moving into Merzig. So they seem to be running away now, which is really nice. Team Adams. Now, this is Saint Vith here. Yeah, he was sitting in Rhein here, and we are surrounding him, making them scared. Hopefully they'd leave, which seems like they do exactly. So Rhein is actually ours, or can be ours. Then we have a tank battalion. Now we're up in the north. This is Röttgen. This is, let's see here, the northern parts. It seems like they're moving away here. Or maybe not. Don't know where he's actually going. But it seems like they're moving up here. Maybe moving towards this threat up here. And this one is Sauerbot. And we have King moving maybe away. And this is Etzelbrück. We have 19th Tank Battalion. Where are you at? In here. I think he was sitting in here before. So he gets hit. Collins is moving down there, protecting this city here down south of Etzelbrück, but still moving away here and down towards Kolmarberg. And even further down towards Mersch. And does that make sense? Yeah, I guess slightly. It's not the way I do it, but... And are they emptying further? Move from here into here, moving away south. So we like that. This one moving out of Schronweile, moving in towards Nommen, I think. Right. And then we are up by Monschau here, and Team Lewis is moving away towards Open, or at least this is going to be really difficult to fight in heavy forest, of course, and not being able to surround or anything. So if I can take this one, it would be very, very helpful. We'll see. We have a tank battalion number 11. This is down south as well. We did put a stopper here so that they couldn't go to Junglinster and can't remember what the name, Altrie. So they're moving down here from this situation here, and this is the unit that was in between that will get crushed eventually. They're actually moving up now, realizing that this is too difficult, probably moving in here indeed towards Mersch and coming out that and going into that one. And let's see here, they're heading to Etzelbrück actually. All right, we have Team Allen moving also, because this is futile. They understand that this is no fun, so they are also moving away. And then we are back in the north. We are looking at 311 Infantry Green Regiment, which is up here, moving up north, moving towards the strong units we have up here. Someone leaving Burgberg. Let's have a look at this one again. No, I don't know. Yeah, maybe infantry perhaps. Yeah, moving away also and moving in the same direction. So that means we are going to need plenty of artillery units, I think, here. These ones are going more towards Open or Röttgen. I think. Taking that town is good for them. And here we have some units moving down, actually. Getting intercepted and down again. Maybe not really deciding what they're going to do. We have an artillery, really weak artillery moving away. Another artillery in Merzig and Etzelbrück moving away. And we have another moving away from... Is this... What's this? Is this in the north? Yes. So again, we'd like to take that one if possible. They're moving their units away from there. And here we are in Beaufort. So this is south. This is the... yeah, that's an artillery also moving away from these guys here, probably because this is scary. Moving in heavy terrain, really, also. Why is that? I have no idea. Same thing goes for them. Then we have a heavy mortar that we did attack, and they were sitting, I think, in here. They're moving away, I think, no, from here. Yeah, from here, over here. They're just leaving. And another artillery moving back in the north. We have the 423 Infantry Regiment, and this is the 116th Panzer Division, and these are the ones that were stragglers, basically. We have some tanks in here, for example, but this is infantry that is rather weak. They're just moving away, which is reasonable. And here we can see also an AA battalion, flak battalion moving away also. And what else? We have Kaufmann. Now this is very interesting. So we have someone that has been able to sneak in here, which is not good. All right. Then we have the tank battalion that was surrounded here, is moving up here and got intercepted there. And that's it. And then we have Team Rover moving, I think, from down in here, get intercepted, and they are also leaving this position, get intercepted, and that's it. Artillery battalion moving away on Rollbahn A, and this is in the northern sector. Monschau over here, we have artillery, but we don't get hit, and we have artillery, or we get shot rather from by, I don't know, a tank division or a tank battalion over here, maybe, because these are Sherman tanks, but nothing happens. That's so far away. That's really stupid. There we had the monster hit there, and they eliminated, actually not all of them, only lost 60, 70 altogether. I'm surprised, actually, but they lost some as well, but not a whole lot. So yeah. So I don't know if we were able to sneak in here or somewhere around here, but we did. We escaped, I think. So Standish, Tasko Standish, also probably going in this direction over here. Yes, indeed, towards Mersch, I think. Then we have an artillery attack against this HQ, and nothing happens. From 405 howitzers. We are sitting in the city, so it's nothing to worry about. We have 628 tank destroyer moving forward, actually, I think. They get intercepted by 15 of these, whatever they are, 80 millimeters anyway. And then we have the tank battalion moving from here up north, get intercepted. We don't incur any losses. I don't know about them. We get hit by artillery from this tank destroyer battalion. They hit us, but we get very few losses. They get nothing. We have an engineering unit. Now let's see. This is 560. They are moving down from this hex over here, down here, but we can see that they're extremely weak here. And they're trying to get back. They get intercepted. And then we have this guy here that was on top here. And we destroyed something in here, I think. Maybe both of them. And this lone unit here, I think these are engineers actually coming from here. This is not that weak, actually, but we'll see. Exactly, here we go, engineers. And they did not go into Gonflange, which is nice. That's perfect for us. All right. We have Team Anderson in the north moving in here. So this is, again, the spot that we would like to take to prevent anyone falling bad onto this road towards open. And they actually leave, which we like. And then we have an artillery unit moving away and in there. And this is Sauerbrot, and we have an AA battalion coming up there. Cooper is moving back onto the road. And we are up in the north. We have an infantry regiment moving up here towards our guys. Infantry is moving here and in here, leaving a bit. Moving probably up here as well. Yes, indeed. And in there. So that's a bit difficult, but that's fine. And leave again. Alright. Well, please spread out. And then they actually hit us with artillery with some unknown enemy. We do get some hits actually. Stag 1. Then we have some US Rangers. Let's see where they are at second. I don't know where they are. I don't know. Anyway. Ah, there they are. Moving up. Getting hit. Here's Bastogne again. We have combat engineers moving up. So this is interesting, really interesting. They're moving down rather. And they are moving further. And get hit. And that's it. We are Montlepon. This is 116th, trying to reach Hofalies. We have some movement over there. They are moving down, as expected. Down there. As long as we can go to Taverneau or Hofalies with these guys, turning them, I mean, not making them being, and they are not that strong, that would be nice. But this is going to cost us in movement points, and that's not bad actually, hitting these guys. But that's worse. Anyway, Kraus is getting hits in Spa, but we have no problems with that. Perhaps they hit us and shoot at us, but they might get something in return, but I don't know. We have 19th Recon Squadron, and this is at... Where are we at? Let's see here. 352s. So this is Etzelbruck. Okay, so this is the task force region, right? So we have this unit is probably leaving this and going up towards Mersch. Exactly, and Turner is also doing... No, he's not doing the same thing. He goes to the Wolf's Den. Oh, we like that. We always like to have targets. We have another recon. This is Etzelbruck moving up, I think, this way. Getting shot at. And they are emptying this, which we like. Getting shot at. We have an attack up here. They lose a Sherman. We didn't lose anything. We like that. We have another one coming out here. Is Task Force Chamberlain. And they are moving in this direction here, trying to cut us off. So maybe leaving one unit up here if we can afford that, but I don't know. Alright, we have 38th Armored Infantry Battalion, and this is Spa. There's so many of them here. Moving forward. And we have an artillery battalion in the north, Monschau, going north. Or maybe not. Getting hit in the city though, I think. And these guys are also leaving. Or maybe not. Maybe moving down here. So they are taking up this position here. Okay. Kelly. Team Kelly is moving in here. Intercept fire. They are also emptying this square. Emptying this square, I think. Moving up. And Cavs moving away. And moving in, spreading out. Spreading out. Wow, look at that. Trying to build some kind of front here, I think. but they'll get attacked from here eventually. And from here possibly as well. Just moving around. This is Bastogne again, so we have some airborne glide regiments moving again here, which we definitely like, because us being able to attack like this in the open is great. We're sitting in the city, and if we can get some artillery down here, that'd be great. We get some intercept fire, or they do get that. We get artillery, nothing happens because we're in a city. They are moving forward. They are definitely moving forward, which is great. Some others coming around here as well. Now this looks dangerous, I have to say. So we need to take care of this guy from 2 directions, I think. Or maybe not, because they are going like that. That's fine. Intercept fire when they do that. Glider moving away all of a sudden. This guy moving in. Okay, that looks good. We have 3rd Tank Battalion. Where are we at? This is St. Vith. So these guys were sitting, I think... I can't remember if they were sitting in here. No, I think maybe they're going this direction, are they? Yes. So we were trying to cut them off, but it seems like we won't be able to. No. Decisive is also leaving. And then we have Merzig also. This is Bolen, and let's see where we are at. We are 5th. Alright, so this is Etzelbruck, so they're just going west here. I don't know if these guys are coming down from this, but I think they're going that direction. Then we have 178 moving in. Engineers moving away. Reed moving away. They're coming back probably because they saw that I was standing there. And they don't know where to go really, because they are surrounded really. Vilsalm we have, and now here comes the trucks really. There you go. And I'd love to hit this guy, for example, with like artillery. We could use air attacks actually against these guys, because we do have cards like that as well. So maybe that's something we can do, because there are units in here being transported. And this is towards Hofalis, artillery joining. Going in a weird way, but sure. Then we have Royal. Alright, so Laglaise, he was sitting in there, now he's moving away. Which makes sense, because artillery is vulnerable. And then we have Airborne 509 moving from here, I think. Let's have a look if that's where he went. Yeah, there's no one here, so they're moving maybe from the north down south. Moving in here, that's a dangerous position for me. This is something I feared, that they would take the higher ground up there. Then they get intercepted there by 41 Panthers. Wow. Wonder what happened there. And then they go back. Let's see, it 66 is just, you know, a number. But can we actually see what they had before? Yeah, 66, 55. So it's like, you really don't know if they lost any. Then they go back actually. Then someone else coming, or maybe this is the other one. Maybe they have 2 in here actually. And then we have O'Hare moving up to the north. These guys are moving away, it seems, or maybe not. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Engineers and airborne. That's cool. Right. And artillery moving away also towards Noville. I mean, that's good for us. I think that they're... So, we have Hofalis here with 116th. I like that they're not concentrating down here. I'd rather take these all by myself, so I'd rather not have them being involved in Bastogne. But, I mean, you could call that being involved, of course. Right, and this is Spa again. Artillery moving back, maybe in here, I don't know. Yes, indeed. And then we have, this is in the north, Röttgen, maybe north, emptying that hex, moving in there. They are really assembling a force in here and not moving down south. They're strong here, unfortunately. And this is also again in the northwest. This is Stoumont, this is like Lays, and they have another, maybe a third unit here moving down. And this is Junglinster. I think we might have a movement up here now and away. So this one is really up for grabs. And then they have a unit moving away from Stoumont, or maybe in. Yeah, seems like they're leaving. No, maybe not. Artillery. Heavy artillery moves in there. All right. And then we have engineering unit moving into Laglaise, maybe from here. Getting intercepted, and that's it. We have Royal Artillery moving back, I think. And this way into Stoumont. And then we have Team Wright, and this is interesting. I don't remember where they came from. I think they came from this hex right here, in here. And they are out of supply, out of fuel, really. Moving down there. That's fine, this is very open. And then what do we have? We have Brown, this is Spa again. And then we have Röttgen, an infantry unit. We have 26 infantry, and this is also Spa. We have Meresig, and this is Etlebrück. And we have some units down there. This is in the north. This is a roadblock unit sitting outside here, moving somewhere, getting intercepted. What do we have? We have division moving, not moving, got hit. We have another unit coming in here, maybe artillery. Nope. So that's interesting that we have lots of these ones here. Maybe moving up towards the north, towards Spa then. Here's Junglinster, and they're moving away. This one we really should be able to hit, unless you are really moving away. Yeah, I don't know, maybe something fast can catch up with him. And that's it, that's 470 steps. So let's have a look at what we can see. This is 12 o'clock in the middle of the day, basically. So this is all the way down in the south. Let me grab some tea here. Your throat really gets a hit now, sitting and speaking for hours and hours. So I think we have resolved this problem. I don't think we have any units around here anymore, so these can definitely move towards Junglinster. Take care of this unit here that's really surrounded. There's no supply in here to speak of course. Supply ends here really, so that's good. Now we can go inspect mode here. So I mean, this looks very nice. I think these are just, you know, very easy to take. And let's see here. Yeah, we do have fast units. They will go down here and try and hit this divisional unit that moved away. The engineering movement unit that moved away is probably outside somewhere in Junglinster. We'll take these guys here, leave one here, and then just push on through here. That's the idea, I think. Maybe leave some HQs in Junglinster. And this one, we don't know much about this one, but it's a major supply base, which is nice. Always good. These guys can push further up north here. That's what they're going to do. And Turner actually wants to get hit somehow. So we're going to move in and try and hit him later on. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, we can see, highlighting this one, we can see that hitting from the north is the only possible way. This guy here could hit from the side or from the north. This one indicating that you are sitting next to it. You don't have to expend any of of the movement points or anything like that. This one can go down there or there to hit these guys, and so on and so forth. We have to move artillery also, I think. In here in Etzelbruck, we have a situation where they actually are moving away, which is fantastic for us, because then they will be spread out. And this is a fantastic opportunity even here, I think, to maybe be able to hit these tanks and stuff. So we'll see if that's going to be a possibility. Let's have a look at some of... This is unfortunately uphill, but let's see if we can. No, it's too difficult. So yeah, not going to happen, but having these guys hit this one is so easy. And then moving towards Medicig, for example, and maybe hitting these guys. Maybe we can move up to Karlstav and get these ones stuck, basically. And here we have only one unit. We should be able to go in here, shouldn't we? Possibly with some reinforcements. And I'd say that this one is now secure, medium supply base. And this one is also a possibility. He's got tanks, so why not go for this one like that? Already 5-1 and 6-1, something like that. Looks fantastic. So yeah, Etzelbruck seems to be secured, I say. And hitting this one and then eventually hitting this Scheren will be possible, I think. And yeah, we have units moving in here, moving towards Mersch, so we'll just push, I think, down here also. So it looks good. And we'll I think this turn here will have the Fallschirmjägers moving into Merzig while these guys move down. Or maybe they need help because there's so many units. We'll try and keep these ones to the left and then work on them, basically. What else? This has been cleaned out, except for this interesting unit here, so we don't know what that is. But he's sitting in his city, unfortunately. And I wouldn't say cause havoc or anything like that, but this one is probably out of supply, are you? Yeah. But these guys aren't. But these guys, yeah, so, and this guy is also, of course, I think. Yeah, so it's even there. Anyway, let's have a look at this situation here then. So this looks not bad because we only have one here. Fortunately, we don't have artillery around here, do we? Not really. So I would have liked to see them moving in here. So maybe this means that we should move forward here, but this is too difficult also. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe go there and have a peek. I don't know. Maybe put a unit up here to be able to see more, because these guys can't really see that in here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look at some odds here anyway. Let's see here with the tank unit first. Oh, of course, move first. Starts off with 5-1, which is fantastic. 6-1, 11-1. Yeah, so this looks good with concentric attack, and this one 12-1. So yeah, it definitely looks good. So we'll be able to do some damage to one unit at a time. But this is going to take some time for sure. But we're waiting for these artillery units, really. So maybe we can move them up here and then start hitting them in the next turn or something. We also need to shut these guys down. Maybe we could take Luzere. I think we had units on there before. But that would be nice. So we'll definitely take a look at that if we can do that. Now everyone's in nice shape when it comes to supply here, which is great, except for this one here. Why aren't you in supply, my friend? Oh, you ought to be in supply. So should you? Well, he's all right. This one is in poor condition. Here we need to land some artillery also. Then kill him off, basically. That's what we need to do. But this is a bit worrying, really. I don't worry about these guys here sitting across like that. That's fine. But maybe I'd like to have tanks down here rather. This guy can not reach up here. I mean, maybe he can with using that one. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. And maybe he can go up here and attack this one. I don't know. All right. So, yeah. And the 116th, we do have 82nd Airborne Division with gliders. Not that strong, really. So going in here and hitting these guys should be fairly easy, actually. And we should be able to move on and take Houffalize. And we'll leave a unit in here for sure. What about your supply? Where does it come from? Okay, so it does come from Bastogne. I see. So like cutting off Luzeray would be so important, but maybe you'll get yours from here then. So Houffalize, Bonpré would be also, Bonpré would be important. Tavigny, I don't know about this one. Maybe moving this one up towards that would make sense. Something like that, right? But all in all, I think this looks fairly good. This guy here could go up here towards Mont-le-Mans. I can't remember if we had a unit moving in there. I think we might have had. But it might be a good thing to stop any other units moving down from here. Especially sitting here, but yeah. We'll see. And then we have these units coming down here, but really this is for the 560 to handle, I think. We had lots of units moving this way, and here maybe someone's in Rogerie, but I think moving in here would stop these tanks. I think they might only have gotten here, but I really don't know. So maybe using a card here would make sense to see what's inside here. Maybe that's going to help us, but we do need 54, which I think we'll be able to get. So we will take a look here. We'll definitely take a look. Here we only have line of sight 5. So that's difficult. So, but if we don't see anything, if we get 54, we should be able to figure out that this one is available, and then they maybe have to turn over here, but securing this one would help for sure. And then this one again, he could take Bovigny, which I think also would be helpful. So yeah, or yeah, I can't move up there. Well, you could put you up to speed, actually speed yourself up there. Maybe that's a possibility, but I think no. Anyway, that's not a bad position to be in. So, and 560, besides that, I guess it's just really moving in here, you know, and hitting whatever tanks are in here. If we can take commands there would be very, very nice, because if we have units in here not being able to reach Rogerie, then we have them trapped, but it's too early to tell. And then we'll just move these guys forward here. So of course, maybe try to hit this guy also while we're at it, but that's kind of far up. We'll bring these ones in, try and hit them now that they're in fields of snow. Maybe that's going to help and be easier. That's 70. It's a lot. Anyway, in here we have Fallschirmjägers, and we don't have much of a difference really here. These guys are they not cut off? No, because they have this line here. They have the rail there, right? Don't they? I think they do. Wait, oops, sorry. That's That's not what we wanted to do. Let's see here. So this is to the extent that they are out of supply. They can't be reached. So these guys are actually out of supply, which is interesting. So we can actually hit these guys. I mean, sure we can, but that's even now it's a 2-to-1. And this one, you know, it's going to be very easy to kill off here, I think, with whatever we have in here. Like this. So after we've done that, we can hit young also from 2 directions, from wolf as well. So that's good. And we just pour these guys in here and then towards Bateau and towards Vilsalm, I think, and then up north here. We also have this situation here. No one has moved, but this one sitting out in the open will really get killed off here. And then we'll move towards Ligneville and we'll just pick them off. Fortunately, this one did not move. So they're still cutting us off, but as you can see, they are almost all fueled up thanks to this one being depleted. But look, we have depleted everything in here right now because we had to. That's interesting. So, yeah, I think we need to build this one up for sure. Anyway, let's have a look at this one then. We can take a look at this one here. So here we have heavy hitters, 194 millimeter howitzers, 11 of them. I really would like to take these ones down. Let's see if we can. Do we have ranged attacks? Sure do. So I don't know. I think these are heavy hitters, aren't they? No, not really. They can't see us really, so I don't think it's that dangerous, but we are also kind of low on supply, I can tell. Maybe the Werfers. No, not really. So, yeah, maybe not that easy. But this is a juicy target, but we have, no, they're in Stormont, so that's not juicy. Here we have a tank being in the open. Sherman tanks, we don't have. But this one in La Glace is going to get hit. So I'm going to drive these guys up here. And then hit them from 2 sides. Even 3 sides, because this one here is going to feel. But probably that's it. These guys are not moving. They still want to get hit. Alright. Go for that. Is that because they have, well, they could move, but they don't. That's all right by me. And down here, it's getting even more severe, I'd say, but not severe enough. This one, I think we should be able to hit, especially because we have other units in here. We also have Werfers. So this is Fields Mod, and they are just infantry, basically, all the wheeled, motorized. This same thing here, actually. So we do have some units in here that have full here. That's great. And then let's have a look at just what we can do here. That's a 6-to-1 just there. That's good as well. That's before artillery. So we should be able to do some damage here, which is good. We also have this one coming down in here, being able to settle in here, which is also very, very good. Making sure that this one is not going to be budged. So we have a problem here because this is so strong. This, I don't really care about that much. Then this is a problem. I'm really scared about this because they have 20 bazookas in here. They have 23 bazookas in here and so on. So we are all fueled up here at least. So that's good. So maybe we can start whittling these guys down like this. Like that, exactly 6-to-1 at least, something like that, to try and hit them. But we do miss our artillery. How about this then? That's also good. 6-1, 16-1. So I mean, we should be able to do some damage here while trying to survive. Panzerjägers are good against armored targets, really. But yeah, this is a problem. Although he doesn't have any supplies. Well, actually he does. That's unfortunate. Maybe move something up there then. It's light forest, they are so strong there. Maybe this one could move up eventually. 58, 88 because of the roads. I see. Well, he's moving in the right direction anyway, and if we can hit him from two sides, maybe that, and if we whittle these guys down a little bit, maybe they will move away. We'll see. And this is a good stopper. What do they have here? They have lots of units here. Just gonna sit tight here, I think. We can't use, no. And in here, we have a rather strong situation there. These ones, we should be able to hit this guy from the side. Same thing in here and in here. So maybe we can use all of them exactly to hit these guys here. Oh, look at that. Even that is 6-1, 11-1. 9-1, 11-1. Yeah, too much, but still, we will be able to find a nice combination. And they might actually get eliminated because where are they going to? It's difficult to travel around here. So, and once that's done, we'll use these guys and move them up here, I think. And these guys can leave already up towards the north, and these guys can too. And in here, we don't have much change. There's nothing changed in here. They have a rather low morale. I think it's actually decreasing because they had 40 before. And we'll just keep on hitting these guys. So even though we don't have much of supply in here, but still we do have some. Even though it's just fumes, basically. What else? Yeah, this is I wouldn't say a problem, but that is a large unit anyway. And they're sitting in light forest mud. And there's really nothing I can do that. I need to whittle these guys down. I think maybe like this one as well would be nice to start hitting these guys and moving towards this one. And moving maybe even towards open, I don't know. Or just, I think putting down units here would make sense in there. Heavy forest mud, and then go up towards Rutgen and cut off these troops. That's the plan, really. That's what we need to do. And we have lots of units here that we can envelop. And these guys are going to be dead this turn. For sure. Like there, that. Like that. So they will be maybe not gone, but yeah, pretty much. I can move this one up also. So, and this one's probably not going to do anything about. Well, actually these guys will be able to move up here also. Maybe once this one has moved. And then hit this guy here, because this is a move cost of 25 if this one has left. So, and this is not strong either, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, it looks really, really good, all in all. So, and stats wise, again, let's have a look at the troops here. These are all the troops. We can actually have a look at the guns. It's we haven't looked at this one before, really. So this is Axis. Guns. I mean, ours are increasing, which is nice. We have good heavy flak. They don't need heavy flak because we have very little planes anyway. Infantry is interesting to see that we have widened the gap here also considerably. but still it's just 10,000 or 15,000. Light flag is not important. Motorized class is kind of important. We can see that we are approaching them. They still have more motorized infantry than we do. And tanks, they have more tanks than we do still, which is unfortunate, but we have at least decreased that gap. All right. And then again, all casualty wise, we are continuing doing, widening this gap, but it's really about total troops, of course, widening this gap. And my experience is that I have played the war game or the board game from John Butterfield called Enemy Action. It's called Ardennes Offensive or something, or just the Ardennes perhaps, can't remember. And I have won in that game against the Germans, with the Germans against the Allied troops there. And as I remember, it goes quite fast in the beginning, but then it's really like a slugfest. It's really like fighting. It's like a heavy, long-range boxing game or something like that. So yeah, it's just have to keep at it, basically degrading their units simply to be able to reach your targets. But this is crazy also because of how important supply is and keeping your supply lines open and everything. So yeah, it's interesting. When talking about supplies, really, what are we going to do about this tank unit over here? Do we have anything that we can use against this one? No, not really. So it's really about degrading these guys. We do have, but thing is, we do have, of course, supply coming in like this, but they don't. That's the thing. Yeah, exactly. That's really the thing. So we need to get rid of this one, and that quite fast. How do we do that? Is it getting rid of this one, and then moving these guys down here? Let's have a look at the geography. Yeah, sitting here is quite good because you're hitting them from a ridge of level 1. So moving these guys down here, do we have enough? Yeah, possibly to move them at least. And maybe moving this one also like this down here eventually. And yeah. So another thing is, though, we do have 9 SS coming up, and looking at how fast they're traveling, they will get here at the end of this turn. So by the beginning of 1800 hours, they'll be here, and then they will be able to come in here and then fight a little bit if necessary. Some of them. But then after that, that's nighttime. But at least they'll be around here, which is nice. And then there's a question, where do you go? Do you go up here towards Spa and help these guys out? I think so. And then we have the 2nd SS coming just behind us. Well, sort of. Maybe they will go then to Stummel and see if they can help out there. That's probably going to be the plan. So yeah, that's the analysis, guys. And all in all, I think it looks pretty good. And it's going to be really exciting to continue here. 1200 hours on the 19th of December, 1944. And with that, I will leave this, and we'll see you in the next episode simply. And I'll see you around. Thanks, guys. Take care.